Um, Tyler?
Yeah?
I'm not sure, but I think the bodies might be starting to rot. Thank you.
Megan!
Whipped cream bikinis.
I'm glad we're not eating during this.
But you are drinking.
Because I'm thirsty.
May not be after this.
Tell that to my sore throat.
Don't say sore throat when we're watching a sex program. Her knees look bruised. I expect she does a lot of praying.
That's probably what it is. So is it like an HBO rule that they can't show like 5 seconds of more than 5 seconds of male genitalia?
Could be.
Because seriously, in every HBO show I've seen that has, this much nudity and sex, they only show the guy for a couple seconds. Flaccid. So.
Yeah, because an erection would constitute pornography.
Even though they show everything but the actual penetration.
Because penetration equals pornography.
Would it be that far of a stretch for this channel, obviously? Because...
Don't say stretch when we're talking about a porn show.
Oh, be quiet.
She's got a string. And a charm of some sort.
The jingly bell?
She might not understand what the purpose of a dream catcher is.
Sookie?
Sookie. I just showed my one-eyed friend off to all of you, but don't catch me drinking this beer!
It's not ladylike. Drinking Heineken through a straw.
You little whore.
Ladies and gentlemen, our 4th annual Miss Black Nude Beauty Queen is none other than...
Star. What a shocker. Oh my god. I'm not a skank anymore. You love me. You really love me. And my giant vagina.
Ow.
I'm afraid of the paper cuts that you get from these dollar bills. Flopping around like that.
There's probably a whole section in the handbook about that. The stripper handbook.
I know the majority of the donators are women.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's a lot... Oh, hello. There's an awful lot of women putting out dollar bills here.
Yes, lick that stiletto, honey.
I was about to say, what is a lifestyles convention?
Sex party. It's probably the only way they could have it at this Hilton-esque hotel.
Okay.
Could fix our toilet with that.
Okay, please get away from me.
You know what's going on under that skirt. Now let us worship. Kneeling in praise.
Because nothing spices up your sex life like the chanting of Benedictine monks.
Oh, oh, I wish I was hard right now. Oh. You ever notice how all these multiple partner stories are always involving people who look absolutely hideous?
Yeah. That's probably the only way they get any, is just they bring over a bunch of people who are so crazed about screwing everything that moves that they just hope to get caught in the crossfire. That's an industrial-sized thing of lube.
You can't stay wet all the time. I would like to have that on a t-shirt.
Words to live by. You can't stay wet all the time.
And always, the sex experts are the people who have never had sex in years and years and years.
Every single sex expert is a 70-year-old lady.
Reminds me of my high school librarian. Nah, that's close.
Best clinical study ever.
With the worst participants ever.
Please don't take your clothes off.
If you've ever seen Shelley Winters in the Poseidon Adventure?
So are you just hoping we're going to comment on your double-ended dildo? Is that the only reason you have it out right now?
Let's not bring the concept of family into a swingers story, please.
Fun for the whole family. Bring Grandma.
They did. Didn't you see that one woman earlier?
Yes. That's all I can say. That label was accurate.
This is why I can't call pancakes flapjacks.
You know, other than the floppy boob, damn it, stop showing her.
And again, what happened to the no genital rule? Ugh.
Admittedly, aside from the constant flashing, I wouldn't mind going to a 1920s costume party. Because I could at least look like a badass.
Let's not talk about badasses while we're watching the sex show. I can move people around forcefully. Watch.
And here's our segue.
I've almost forgotten about the food segment.
Okay, I like food. I like sex. But this would cause my OCD to act up so badly I would run screaming out of the room.
Throwing vinegar in her face afterwards. Well, the first thing I think of when I think of a naked woman is raw fish.
I was just about to go there. That guy probably had the tamest fantasy out of all of them.
Be right back.
Oh,
I hope to impart to people what I've learned about going down, enjoying sweet food that gives you will touch, sense, taste, and feel. So what this workshop really is about,
what are you even doing?
opening up your sense
Oh, you'll see.
using food and other licorice with critical food.
Jiggly Jello.
Decide between yourself which partner will marry. And of course,
Because nothing says erotic like paint rollers and toilet brushes. And twist ties.
I can only imagine the doctor's visits that resulted as never eat Jello while watching real sex. That's the only thing I've learned during this so far. At least my Jello is firmer than some of their breasts.
In all the little glimpses I've seen, none of these men are aroused.
Good comment, I think.
Isn't this a little odd for being an erotic party?
I'm not particularly aroused at the thought of my junk being dipped into a vat of sprinkles. I would imagine I would feel better just sticking it on a pinhead machine.
But thing is, they willingly did this. They agreed to do this. And I wasn't noticing any feedback.
What would you say if you had your junk pressed in a bowl of sprinkles? Would you have a retort right off the bat?
Okay, I've got a feeling there is absolutely no possible way we could show any clips of this.
We would just basically have to tell people what we were seeing. Dildos. Aplenty.
Porn mags?
All set to French music.
Wait a second, this is a porn warehouse store?
With conveyor belts. Supermarket du sex.
I have never seen a sex store that looked like this. Oh, it's in France, of course.
It's like Costco for whores. I want you to draw me like one of your French girls. Okay, I'll just draw you sitting in front of the porn warehouse. Ladies and gentlemen, special on vibrators in aisle 3. You'll never hear that at Kmart.
As much as we wish we would.
Natural Step. It's like the generic brand at the supermarket.
Generic brand porn.
Exactly. I'm surprised most sex shops here don't do that.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yes.